Hello, and welcome to the lifestyle segment of Women to Watch. I'm Cheri Morrison. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing Natanya Sortland, Ambassador for the Chester County Vision Corps. Welcome to the show, Natanya.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. So Natanya is joining me today to raise awareness about Chester County Vision Corps. 9 years ago, she suffered a stroke, and 1 year after the stroke was hit in the head with a beam. As a result, Natanya became visually impaired and also suffers the repercussions of a traumatic brain injury. Natanya, please tell us how you came across Vision Corps and how they helped manage your challenges.
Thank you. I discovered that my sight, it was like my world went out of focus. I didn't know how to email. I was almost hit by a car. I was cutting myself, burning myself, and I couldn't find help. And that's when I found Vision Corps. That's when I found Vision Corps, and they changed everything.
And so Natanya was one of Chester County Vision Corps' first clients. Her therapist told her being blind would remake her, but not define her. And they were right. Today, Natanya is on a mission as an ambassador for Chester County Vision Corps to raise funds and awareness for this organization that has given her more freedom than she's ever expected to regain. Natanya, please tell us about Vision Corps, your experiences, and the services they provided for you.
Absolutely. I have to tell you that when you have vision issues like mine or macular degeneration, you have a moment where you suddenly realize, I don't know how to handle this. I don't know what to do. And it's a horrible panic. So I was given Vision Corps' number. They had just moved into Chester County, and they sent someone to my home. Her name was Taylor. She walked into my kitchen and she saw my panic and she goes, I've got a solution for every problem. We got this. They gave me mobility training. I have a cane. They taught me how to be in my home so I didn't have to go around my home with my eyes shut. They taught me safety. Heck, they even said that, what is it when you're on like a canoe, like on water? Oh gosh, I have trouble remembering my words, but kayaking. Like Vision Corps is like, we're going to change your life. And by the way, would you like to learn how to kayak? I'm like, yeah, thank you. So they changed my life, and that's why I'm here, because I know there are people like me sitting at home without help, and I want to get it to them.
Yeah, it's a great mission that you have, and a nice payback for Vision Corps. Great of you to do. Part of Vision Corps' mission is to empower individuals with vision impairment and loss to attain independence through rehabilitation and recreational services. There's no cost for these services. Vision Corps relies on donations from the community and revenue from business and industry for funding and support. That is why we are trying to raise awareness. There are youth and adult services. They have preventative Kidsight screenings and routine eye care. They provide equal access through technology, case management, low vision occupational therapy, education and peer support groups, Braille instruction, and orientation and mobility. Natanya, please tell us and share the story about the young man who didn't want to use a cane.
Yes. I didn't realize that there was so much cane shame in my community, the shame of using a cane, having somebody tell you. And I was told, like, I don't want you to use the cane around me. But I decided I was going to. And I'm glad I did, because I was at a museum, standing in front of a painting, figuring out how am I going to, I don't know what's going on up there. And this mother came up to me with her 2 children, and she whispered to me, she said, you use your cane with so much confidence. My son has a brain tumor. He's going to be completely blind in the next 2 years. He is 13 years old, and he is refusing to acknowledge his situation or use any cane training. And I was like, I got this. So I used my cane as a social distancing tool, and I bopped him in the foot. I'm like, we're social distancing. And that was the day that I decided I was going to talk to anybody who came up to me and asked questions. I told him, you can be anything you want. Just tell me you didn't want to be an airline pilot. And I saw he started to grin, and I go, look, do tricks on your cane, own your cane. When you have a cane, you've got to have a better ability to solve problems. I said, you can be anything and be a ninja with that cane. I got a text from the mother a day or two later, and that said to me, and I kept it, that he's decided to accept all help, and he wants to be a ninja with his cane. And it starts to make the deficits I deal with worth it.
Yeah, that's fantastic. You've made lemonade out of lemons.
Yes.
With locations in Chester County, Lancaster, York, and Lebanon counties for 95 years, Vision Corps also produces quality products and provides employment for people who are blind and vision impaired. Their business and industry group is a comprehensive business partner in the commercial and government sectors. They are part of a national consortium of nonprofits who work with the national industries for the blind to employ people who are blind and vision impaired under the Ability One program. Their mission is to see a world where vision loss is not a barrier to personal or economic independence. Vision Corps has numerous fundraising events each year, and the biggest event is coming up on June 9th at 8 a.m. at the Lancaster Holiday Inn. Natanya, you are participating for the third year in the eye drop. Please tell us about the eye drop and how you dress for the occasion and why.
First of all, I have to tell you about the eye drop. It's our biggest fundraiser where we climb down a 10-story building to raise money. If that doesn't tell you something about this charity, that we ourselves are willing to climb down a building, I don't know what will. I refused to go down the first time they asked, the second time they asked, and the third time Taylor asked me. I said, I'm terrified of heights. Stop asking me, she said. We need someone from Chester County to go down the building, and nobody else is doing it. All right. I had that moment where I said to her, I'm going to dress up as the Statue of Liberty to get attention because Vision Corps gave me my life and liberty back. I said, I will climb down your building and I will make it my mission to bring Vision Corps into Chester County. I didn't know how, but I figured climbing down a building was a good start. I love you, Chester County, like seriously, but it's asking a lot.
Yeah, and you need the community support. The first year you were the only Chester County participant, and the last year you were joined by Christina Wagner of the United Way, representing Chester County. So there were two of you, and this year you have an even bigger Chester County team of 10 so far, and it includes some very special team members. Please tell us more.
I'm very excited. This year I have para-Olympian in a blind sport, Andy Jenks. He's won medals and he's training for Paris, but he's making time to stop by and climb down a building for Chester County. I have got the president of the United Way of Chester County, Chris Salo. I have Christina Wagner. I have representative of the Blind Golfing Association. Bet you didn't know that the blind could golf. I know I have to think about that too. We have a representative of Coventry Lions Club climbing down the building. I also have a retired colonel and a pastor and a couple of friends and family. 10.
You're doing an amazing job. I mean, that's a huge bonus compared to last year and the year before.
Yes, I'm the only team in Chester County. That's the thing, is it's just me. So I'm grateful for everybody's help.
Yeah. So Vision Corps serves and supports over 2,000 people with vision impairments. We want more for Vision Corps, and this eye drop sounds like a lot of fun. For more information on how to support Natanya and her team for the eye drop and make a monetary donation, go to, and this will appear at the bottom of your screen, https://give.visioncorps, and that's core, corps.net/LadyLiberty. For a donation, and for a donation of $1,000, you may also become a rappelling participant. Please come on out on June 9th at 8 a.m. to cheer on the team. Again, it takes place at the Lancaster Holiday Inn at 26 East Chestnut Street. Natanya, anything else you want to add?
I do. Right now, Chester County is not really aware of these services. We're not utilizing them, and we're not really fundraising for them. It is me. So I'm asking you today to help me bring something to Chester County that's already here that we need. I know we can do this, and I can't do it alone. I really could use your help.
Great, great. And it will benefit so many people and be able to provide services for other people that have vision impairments as well.
Yes.
Natanya, thank you for your time and making us aware of some of the services Vision Corps provides overall and the Chester County Vision Corps organization. Sue will be right back to close out the show. Ladies, keep living your dreams.